Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? This is Joe Figueroa with another video in our series Anatomy of a Dance, where I break down social dancing count for count, pointing out everything the dancers do. This week's video is another intense breakdown of a very difficult Terry movement, but a little bit of time and understanding is all it took, and I think I have it. So please subscribe and ring the bell. If you'd like to support the channel, we now have a link that you can click on in the description. But you better do it fast because we're starting right now. So when I was doing the Terry anomaly video a few months back, I took note of another movement that was the same level of difficulty. It got lost in the shuffle, but I found my notes, started studying, went into the studio, and made this video. I also found two other examples of it in some other dances, one with a different direction. Let's dive in. It's 2 counts of 8, starting with the back break or hard break in a handshake hold with left hands above right's position. This implies an enchufe bringing their right hands to the high position while the lefts are low. Once Terry has traded places, he hook turns to his right, bringing his left behind his back, and flicking the follow's right down and behind their back. The left arms are now stretched to their length. Terry uses his right that he just released for the flick and connects with her left. This is a replacement of connection, that monkey mentality I've spoken about before. Terry wraps his arm around her left arm to get a hand connection while at the same time reaching in front with his left that he had behind his back to pick up her right that he flicked behind her back. That was the first count of 8. The position now is a form of setenta, with the follows right behind their back and low, and lefts in front and high. I'm telling you this because there are other regular human ways to get in this position. Now during the prep of the second count of 8, Terry turns to his right again, bringing the follow's left, his right hand, over his head. As I said, he does this during the prep, so he is creating a turn for the follow during the prep. This is possible, but difficult. The hand over his head brings them both into a T position. Leads notice that Terry reaches back with his arms as much as he can. This puts less strain on the follow's arms. That's thoughtful lead. Terry then passes the right, her left, over his head to come full circle, facing her. She is now in the reverse position of the setenta that this began with. I mentioned reversals in the Mario Partner Work Challenge video. Sidestepping to clear a path, Terry leads an inside or counterclockwise turn down the line. This can be done with both hands, eventually going up over the follow's head, or like in this version, releasing the low handhold and leading the inside turn with only one. Watch it one more time in regular speed. Blinding, right? In this version with Luki, Terry goes for the enchufe, but after clears a path for Luki rather than block. So her change in direction that follows is like a trading of space for the both of them. This creates a new line of direction for Luki, leading her back to the direction she was in a moment ago. Make no mistake, the lead and follow is identical for both of these patterns. It's just a matter of choice for direction. Something I mentioned in the Terry Breakdown and Mario Partner Work Challenge video is that I asked myself, what is the nature of the movement? What is it at its base? For the follow, it's a simple enchufe for the first count and a press line during the preparation for an inside turn or counterclockwise turn to finish. I'm sure you all can think of any number of ways to execute these two movements. You have likely done them before, maybe even in the same order, but maybe not with this speed, accuracy, and control. So yes, Terry displays a lot of all three of those traits, but what is displayed most here is understanding. Understanding of how bodies move, understanding of all the lead's components as well as all the follows. That's crucial for accomplishing this type of movement in a social dance setting unrehearsed with multiple partners. Now in my mind, I was certain I had already figured it out, but I always think that until I get on the floor and try it. This took Sharon and I a bit, but we finally got it down. Seemed like a good idea to find some alternatives, so I thought of this. Start off the same way with lefts over rights, but instead of the hook turn for the leads, we go simple with a standard enchufe or back break, using that time to flick the right hand behind the follow's back. The leads keeping our left hand hold and picking up the follow's right with our right behind the back. Using the new hand hold to create the press line, we bring the left hands up to the follow's shoulder line while the rights unwrap from behind the follow's back. The leads sidestep a bit in order to provide the line for the follow. Now the left hand hold at the shoulder line is taut, brought to its length. This informs the follow that their direction would be left or counterclockwise. The lead creates a counterclockwise or inside turn for the follow. with both sets of hands going up over the head, putting the hands in a rights crossed over lefts position. The leads then turn to the right to face the partner at the end of the count, ending the pattern face to face. Once social dancing starts back up, I plan to implement this in different situations to truly test myself. My suggestion to all of you is to find a partner, bring your tablet or phone with this loaded up, and start practicing. That's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. This content is for you to benefit from, so if you want to support the channel, click on the link in the description. I really appreciate all the feedback you guys have given. Comments, likes, and even dislikes help me to provide you with the best content that I can. So hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one, and remember, keep dancing.